Hi, hello. We're doing more trails. Took me a second, but I'm here. We're doing it. Hi, Boyd. I see you're having fun. Well, let's play some video game. As soon as it wants to load. Nice little dude in the corner, though. Oh, here we are. Yeah, we just finished all the side quests we have for now, so we just need to go to the Orbital Factory area and... Right, need to talk to the chief. That's the deal. Oh, you were the ones with Tita before, no? Welcome to the Central Factory. Can I help you? No. We are from the Bracer Guild. Or no, she's probably trying to be really impressive with it. We are from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to meet with the factory head if we may. Estelle reached into her reached into her pouch, paused for dramatic effect, then flourished the introduction note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes. I see. Just a moment, please. Hazley used the intercom, keeping one wary eye on Estelle all the while. She's sus. Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your... Yes, sir. The people from the Bracer Guild are... Yes, sir. Right away. Yes, sir. Driven, sir. Thank you for waiting. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. His office is upstairs on the second floor. Nice! I didn't think he'd see us so quickly. Let's not keep him waiting. Interrupt him during his what? What's going on over there? It has to be on the end of the hallway, right? No, apparently not. What's this? Oh, it's just more of the hallway. Hey, I've been waiting for you two. Estelle and Joshua, right? Yes. It's nice to meet you, sir. We're sorry to bother you at work like this. What you doing? No, don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracer Guild and Cassius in particular have done a great deal for me in the past. It would be rude of me not to welcome his children. Huh? You know Dad? I guess you might say that. He was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest orbits in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have them come over. I see. That explains all the business trips then. And now my benefactor's kids come to visit me themselves. So, what can I do for you? I'm happy to help. Thanks, sir. It's kind of a long story. Joshua and Estelle explained to Murdoch the events surrounding the mysterious black orbment. I see. Well then. Would you mind if I had a look at this orbment? Sure, no problem. Estelle produced the black orbment and handed it to the factory chief. Now, this certainly is an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere. Caliber? You mean the numbers that are carved into the orbit's frame? Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an orbit to be produced without them. That's not just in Liberl either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the orbits were first invented 50 years ago. Huh, you don't say. Estelle took out her combat orbit and eyeballed it suspiciously. You're right! There are numbers right there! Crazy. You mean to say that you've never noticed in all this time? Oh, you hush! But seriously, is it really that strange for one to have no caliber on it? It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbital factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I would imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties if you take my meaning. So, less with the sweet and awesome, more with the hurdy stabby. I've read that backwards. Got it. Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? I can't find the maintenance cover. Now that I really look at it, it has no seams to it at all. How the hell was this thing made? There's this kind of, this new technology for construction where you can make shit with, like, no seams. It's called... Anyway. I don't see any way to check out the inside of it. Oh man. Would it be possible to cut it open? That might work, yes. But I'd hate to just break something belonging to Cassius like that. Oh, okay. Maybe we should let that professor handle it. Oh, right, the one mentioned in the note. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. Huh? There was a note that was included with the ornament. Estelle showed Murdoch the note that was in the package for Cassius. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis. You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you? Well, let me think. From the letter R and the people that Cassius knew, it must be Professor Russell. I thought so. Who's Professor Russell? And wait a second, how do you know this guy? I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberl in the first place. Hey, you know your stuff. That seems like basic history. As I'm sure you know, orbits were invented by Professor Epstein. And Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the orbits and its knowledge back, and that's why Liberl is a technologically advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the orbital revolution. Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old professor handle this ornament. We have no idea what it is, really. Huh? Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. That kind. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship. What's with the far-off look? I guess that a lot's happened. Sorry. I'm sure that he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. It can't hurt. Thanks, Chief. Where should we go to find him? Hold on a moment. Murdoch flipped the switch on the intercom. Testing, testing. Good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? Alright, I'll be waiting. What, did you just call the professor or something? Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing. Wow, he really must be a genius. Wait, then who did he call? His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way. The child? Excuse me? There she is! What? You... Oh, Estelle and Joshua? You mean that you know each other? Yeah, we only just met a little while ago, though. So, then I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter? Exactly. Tita. I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house. To see Grandpa? Okay, I will. I appreciate it. Yes, if you learned anything new, I'd love it if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this. Sure thing. If you'll excuse us, then. Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. And you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. Who she only just learned about. It's no wonder you're so comfortable with orbments. Oh, come on. I'm still just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, do you racers have business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation is kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather. Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Yeah, we've already been in there. Get off the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west and there it is. Got it. Well, let's get moving. She just gave us the directions. She can do whatever she wants right now. She doesn't have to join us, although I'm happy to have her. Going down the wrong way. As you do. Yeah, where was... It was over here, right? Yeah. This is my house. Wow, nice place. Professor Russell is here? No, I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. We should go and say hi then. Professor time. He's gonna be perfectly normal. I can just tell. I'm home, Grandpa.
Okay, maybe this way.
What are you doing, sir? So this is the professor? What's up, old man? Nice to meet you. My name is Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on... Got it! Ah!
I did it! It's finally complete. That's right, who's the man? I'm the man. Yes, I should start testing it at once.
Whoa! What the hell? I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working. He doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past 2 days. Ah, I see. He really is something. Oh, he's something, all right. I'm so embarrassed. He sure is a dude. He looks nice, though. Grandpa, there are some people here who need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, Tita, you've come at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests.
But Grandpa?
This new invention will actually block a biosensor orbit's detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now come on, we got some testing to do.
Right! She has also forgotten. Professor Russell and Tita began working with some complex-looking equipment. Hey now. Never mind, Estelle. I think we should just let them be for a little while.
Hey, you with the black hair.
Who, me?
Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook titled Orbital Energy as Supplied to in Force Fields. Go get it. Go on, be quick about it.
Alright. Wait, Joshua?
Hey, young lady. You with the antenna here.
Antenna.
He called it an hahah in the original, did he?
Oh, no, you didn't!
Quit farting around and make some coffee.
Why should I have to make you coffee?
I'll take it black, by the way. I want it clear as mud.
You're not hearing a word I say. Ugh, fine, whatever. Asking her to make coffee seems like a bad idea. Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa.
Just as fast as ever.
Oh. Where are Estelle and Joshua?
Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Murdoch sent some fresh faces then, I presume.
Grandpa. And so Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small but relatively harmless explosions and some singeing of their eyebrows, the day gave way to evening.
Sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the central factory, so it's only natural that you wound up being drafted as assistants.
This is no laughing matter. Especially when the only thing you had me helping with was making coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. Relax, Estelle. Got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. How often does one get to participate in startup tests on a brand new type of orbit, after all?
Well, now, you're a bright lad then, aren't you? Want to give up this bracer nonsense and start up in the field of orbital engineering?
That sounds really interesting, actually. Grandpa,
I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment, too. You don't need to apologize, sweetie. But I thought the father of the Orbital Revolution was gonna be some really amazing man. Not some old fart with attention deficit issues.
Ladies, you're too kind. Moving on, so I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius.
Also, it's really sweet saying, Estelle colors sweetie, because that's just... That's very tender for her.
That's quite the surprise.
So you really do know our dad?
Yes, from way back when. I've known him since his army days, some 20 years or so ago.
I met him too. He had a really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if I'd call it nice so much as suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like he'll be safe in trusting you-know-what with Professor Russell after all. Yes, I have to agree.
Huh? What are you talking about? And what was it you wanted my help with?
Well... Estella explained to the professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the Black Orbment.
I see.
Wow, a pitch-black orbment.
Yes, most intriguing. And with no inscribed caliber or seams. Look at that frame, too.
Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the orbment. Wait, what are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter.
Ah, just as I thought. Here, take a look.
Okay. Estella, Joshua, and Tita peered intently at the Black Orbment. Huh? There's not even a scratch.
The frame is made from some type of metal that I've never even encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think.
But that's just crazy. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back at square one.
Well, I can certainly spend some time on trying. But first, I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan.
What now? That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. You're making my head hurt with the technobabble. Just tell me what using that thing will accomplish.
To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what this orbit does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start.
And that should give us a major clue.
Indeed.
These guys discovered stainless steel. Yeah, literally.
So without further ado...
Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first?
Sure.
Estelle and Joshua, you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise it'll be anything special, but... Sounds great to me. We'll even help with prep. Both of you? Not just you, Joshua, but...
Alright, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared.
No, I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not around.
My house, my rules.
What is up with these two? Now I see where she gets it.
Oh, they're helping in here rather than... Now if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Yourself, you'll put the orbit on the stand.
Okay. Like this?
Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita?
All set.
Good, good. Now commencing orbital force measurement test on the Black Orbment.
The Black Orbment. So that's gonna be the official name after all? But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like Dark Thingy of Impending Doom?
No, simple is best. Anything longer than Black Orbit would just be annoying to say.
Aww. Aw, look at her. She's all anxious to start. Huh?
Alright, let's begin. Tita, if you'll activate the scanner, please.
Okay.
Output set at 4 to 5. Put all measuring equipment on standby.
Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated.
Okay, from here on out is the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. Now, let's just see how much this contraption is really worth.
You're sure in a good mood.
And click!
Hey, it's all glowing and stuff. I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit. There. Tita, any readings? Yes, but they're kind of weird. Huh? The tachometer needle's shaking like crazy. Oh! Now it's spinning around the dial! What? Explosion time! Uh-oh, they ran some tests on the demon core. Yeah! What's going on here? Joshua! It's the same black light from before. What? Shoulda told them about that. The whole time stop thing. Good night, everyone. It's so funny how everyone went to sleep at the same time. Hey, what are you doing awake? Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down. Don't you dare. Just a little longer, we'll have some. Wait a second, all the lights in town are going out. Huh? One. We have no choice then. Terminating the experiment. Okay, so he's like, reasonable. Oh. They're back on. Phew. Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working on was the only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the black orb was sat, and even that, well, that's everything else. Good. Looks like the experiment's finished. How is it outside? Fine, all the lights are back, like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking, though. Okay. But just what the hell was all that? That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon. The what down? You mean how everything inside all the orbits just stopped working at once? So the Black Orman did this? Yes, I have no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting. Most interesting indeed. Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting. Professor! Professor! Murdoch, just the man I wanted to see. The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you up to that would cause all of the power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the Black Ornament, and it caused this. Is that the... okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine extenuating circumstances. But still means that this was your fault. Oh, nuts, yummy. That's it? They're just okay again? Are they always like this? This is so embarrassing. Embarrassing. And so, the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the night. Oh. Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that. No kidding. Hi, Goth! Hope you're doing well. But back on the subject of the Black Ornament. It's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined possible. Yeah. What's the professor gonna do now that all his equipment's gone all kerflooey? Good morning, guys! Morning, Tita. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday. No kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep, like babies. Is the professor already up? And why am I getting gnomed right now? Thank you for the gnome. And we left for the central factory early this morning. He said something about how he was gonna expose all the Black Orban's secrets. Wow, looks like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't even put a dent in him. We really appreciate both of you taking the time to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you. Oh, it's fine, really. Thanks for the hydrate as well. I will. Grandpa's investigating it out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Naturally, I'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with the orbment, too. Maybe there's something we can do to help. Yay, then you can come with me. Oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just wait a second, you two. I'll bring you breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. I guess that's what that smell is. But man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her with us back to Roland. She could be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we're feeling down. That's kind of creepy, Estelle. I get it. I understand, Estelle. And now that we've had a good breakfast, off to the Central Factory. Before we do that, I'd like to check in at the guild. I think it might be best to report on what happened yesterday, just to be on the safe side. Well, okay. Hey Tita, would you mind if we stop by there on our way? Sure, go ahead. She is so baby though, is the thing. Just look at her. Actually, I don't know that I looked at her portrait. She's a widow. Door. Well. Good evening. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you're ready, I would like your full report on it. Business as usual, Akilika. You've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details. Well, Joshua explained the details of the orbital blackout. I see. So the orbment that was sent to Cassius in secret is in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. We thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. Okay, any more side quests? No. I think we need to go upstairs. I think that was our goal. Wait, no. Need to go to wherever the professor's going. We'll probably have to talk at the front desk, actually. Yeah, that's definitely what I meant to do. Tita, everyone, how are you? Professor Russell is in his workshop on the 3rd floor. Seemed pretty impatient, but like he was waiting on something or someone. Okay. Design room. Workshop. Another failure. Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Hello, Tita. And you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? We were worried. So, what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black orbment. But it hasn't been going very well. What seems to be the problem? Perhaps a demonstration is in order. And click! Whoa, what's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made out of a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it then. It's stopped. I thought that might happen. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. Seems like the black orbment is blocking the functionality of the other orbments, interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah. But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yes, good thinking. This interference with nearby orbits seems to spread out, moving from orbit to orbit like chain lightning. I put the range at about 5 arch. But if there are no orbits powered within that range, well, then that's where the effect stops. I see. That makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know what it causes, or why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside it. It's very troubling. Is there any way to destroy that thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack? Don't be ridiculous. Didn't you see the big saw do exactly nothing to it just a moment ago? Well, yeah. but your fists are not powered by orbits. Anyone thought of trying fire? Maybe to melt down in a blast furnace or something. If we did that, the insides of it would melt too. Oh, yeah. Well, it was worth a shot.
Actually, it might work.
Really? Do you know of a way to burn it open?
No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power. That which drives orbits to work. Can't be used for this problem. We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on any orbital energy.
I was right! Is there even such a thing?
The combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea's been around for a long time, but it's very inefficient when compared to the orbital engine. However, all you needed to work on them are standard tools.
Huh, neat. I get it. Fire is the key. But Grandpa, I've never even seen one of them.
I'm pretty certain that there's one under study in the Central Factory workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well.
Like oil or something?
No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. It's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready.
I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tita can.
I can go and get the engine and gasoline. It's gonna be heavy, but you braces should be strong enough to move it.
Okay, leave it to us. So, where would we find these?
Let's see.
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
I've forgotten.
He just said not to say that. Miss Dale, if you look in the operations room, you could probably find them.
What the heck is an operations room?
It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of information there for safekeeping. Wow, I didn't even know if there was such a place.
Then I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Baking coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man. Well played. Ah well, let's find this operations room thingy. To the 5th floor, then.
Let's get it. This is not the operations room, if I had to guess.
Like there's just like a crane hanging off the roof. That's what? 12 total characters on that screen. Wow, check out this place. This has to be the operations room.
Hey, you two. I haven't seen you before, so you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name is Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor.
Nice to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if...
Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he? Yup.
Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you?
No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He was the one who developed the capital unit after all. But even after being acquainted with him... Even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl. Just an all-around good kid.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But I don't think we have just time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find out where the Central Factory stores its equipment.
Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. Storage system! This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called the Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation, but this one is equipped for the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now, for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. This will send the signal through to the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbit. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see? And it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now? I feel like we didn't need to know, like, all the details of how this computer works, but... Yep, no sweat. I'm impressed, Excel. You're way better with modern technology than I am.
Okay, so I lied.
All that stuff went completely over my head. Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. The orbital calculator. Capel system version 7.0. Copyright ZCF
1197 to 1202. Mode, information retrieval. Memory check. Okay. Database access. Please input search term. Universal Tech? Combustion engine. Entry, combustion engine. A machine which generates usable energy by burning fuel within. Less efficient than its orbital counterpart due to issues with gaseous exhaust and noise pollution. Combustion engine, number, owned, 1. Owner, maintenance chief, Gustav. Entry, gasoline. A liquid derived from purification of the naturally... Try that again. Naturally occurring... Naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum. Used primarily as fuel for combustion engines and is an industrial solvent. Republic manufactured gasoline. Energy stores. 20 mid-sized tanks. Repository. Orbit Manufacturing Factory. So it's from the Republic, huh? Well, that's interesting. Wonder if they had, like, more dated tech. Entry. Orbital haulage vehicle. Any wheeled vehicle powered by orbital energy. Widely considered uncomfortable to ride and very limited in speed. Primarily used for transporting cargo. Orbit-powered vehicle. Owner. No data. Repository. Underground factory entrance. How much is there in here? There's a lot of really good information. I hope someone's, like, recorded this online, because, I would want to read this later. Fucking... Quit, like, moving the mouse for me. This game. Wait, no, we need establishment. Okay, here's the timeline. So it's presumably 1122 right now, or 1222, something. But what was the... I could swear. Yeah, 1222? Or 1202. No, that's what I was remembering. Because it was, I was taking it from the, copyright date. But yeah, so Professor Epstein is dead for sure. I couldn't remember for sure if that was the case. So that's good to know. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Orbital computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher at Professor Epstein was responsible for the original concept. But it was Professor Russell's talent that made the idea into reality. But only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Ideos isn't one to bestow 2 blessings on one person. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of those combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently still overseeing the airfield, so you'd have to go there to speak with him. Also, the gasoline is likely in Orban manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there. I'm sure they'll be happy to get it for you. Maintenance Chief Gustav is down at the airfield working on a combustion engine. And the gasoline is in the basement Orban manufacturing facility. Thanks, you've been a big help. Think nothing of it. Let me know if you need anything else. Airfield, basement, okay. No. Is here, right? That's like, well... I don't think he'd be in here. Who is this person again? Yeah, I know it wasn't her, but... But... Excuse me? What's that? May I help you? Stanley Joshua explained the task set to them by Professor Russell. You need gasoline? I think we have a tank of it back in storage somewhere. I'll check for you. Oh wait, no, the maintenance chief was the one at the airfield and... Okay, yeah. Faye used the intercom. This is Faye, got a request down here. We still have that tank of Calvard gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. Sending some to you right now. Sending. Ooh. Holy... There we are. That was fast. Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient. Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth, like the internet. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the... I can only imagine. We have to be on our way. Thank you for your help. No problem. Don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with that gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball. Neat. Did we get a warning about that in the items? Because I think that's pretty essential. Yeah, it mentions that it's combustible. Where's the airfield, though? I feel like it'd probably be up top. It's like, it's either at the top or the bottom of the building. Right, this is just the entrance to the tunnel. This is just the stairs. I'm curious if there's anything in the stairs. So sure, we'll go down one floor at a time by using the stairs. That's just the, like, balcony area, right? Yeah, okay. It's nice having a little area like this just to observe where you're at. Fourth floor has the lab, the clinic. And third floor, we've been to plenty of times. It definitely doesn't have an airfield. None of these floors are gonna, but it's more fun to check them out and figure out what's going on here. The office, archives. So yeah, where is the airfield? I mean, here's the landing part. But is that the same? Doesn't seem to be. Like, I was wondering if it'd, like, maybe connect to it, but... by all accounts... Maybe we could ask the person here? Airship boarding platform... Was he the guy over here? Nope. Apparently not. But you mentioned that he'd only come back to the factory if there's, like, some or another, you know, serious business. Which would imply that it's not at the factory. Definitely at the chapel. So... But I can't just be in town, because that wouldn't make any sense. Maybe it really is up top and we just missed it. Or the balcony area. Somehow missed someone out there, even though it's only, like, this big. Yeah, I'll Google it, I guess. Airfield. Landing port the right direction of the central factory. Okay. Yeah, I like the person who first responded to the thread that I found on this. They were like, yeah, just go to the airfield. Go to the landing port. Like, uh-huh. Before I go back in, do you have anything for me? Yeah. Got plenty. Glad I checked. How about you? It's, landing port the right direction of the central factory. Talk to the person at the counter. Okay. They're saying, like, you need to... talk to this person who's not... Gustav. Hey, need a flight? The westbound airship just departed a few moments ago. No, thank you, we don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, is it? You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment. What do you mean, not here? He went to Lyston Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on a military patrol ship. Lyston Fortress? As in the largest base in the Royal Army out by Lake Valeria? Up in the north part of Zeiss? Wonderful, he won't be coming back from there anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request? I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent words to us. Oh, hey, airship! Speak of the devil. Yeah, alright. An orange airship? Hold the phone, since when are public airships orange? No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong and it's got work arms all over it. Now that you mention it... That's a central factory vessel, the Leibniz. Something like that. It's the same model as the public transports, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Huh, a flying factory. Then the maintenance chief is on that airship? That's right. Now's your chance. You'll need to talk with him, no? Me too. Thanks a lot. Yes, thank you. Okay. We got him. It works out, I guess. What do you want? The Leibniz has a mountain of parts stored in there. It's dangerous, so stand clear. Actually, we're looking for someone. Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on the ship? What do you want with me? Oh, well, that's convenient. Estelle explained that Professor Russell had asked them to find and borrow a combustion engine. Ah, so you're running errands for Russell, are you? But a combustion engine, huh? Well, you got good timing, I'll give you that. Huh? Hang on a second. Does he actually have one packed onto the ship? It looks like it. Here you go. It's a heavy beast, though, so be careful. Wow, you weren't kidding. But we can still manage to carry it. Huh, you got some spirit for you. You got some spirit to you for such a young girl. I like it. Thanks. It's a pretty interesting little coincidence. That old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military. Huh? From the military? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a little while. They were using it for some kind of research. That's really interesting. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back today. Huh, lucky for us. Something tells me that the military is manufacturing stuff like that black orbment, or like otherwise utilizing that technology, and is making stuff that doesn't rely on orbments, so that when they use it for some weird-ass operation, they'll be fine. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Now that we got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor? Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief. Sure. Give my regards to the old man. Easy, though. Okay. Then we go... Wait. Right, back up to... 4th floor, was it? That in the lab? Nope. It does have the lab, but that's not what we need, apparently. Nope. 5th floor. Never mind. Did I just, like, skip the 5th floor? Is that what happened? No, I was definitely here. 3rd floor, was it? There we are. We're back! We got explosives. And we brought what you asked for. Excellent. Thank you. You weren't kidding about how heavy this thing is. Yes, your brute strength was most useful, girl. Perfect timing, too. Yes, I just finished preparing the tools. All that's left is to set up the engine and put gas in it. You'll go and put on the finishing touches, Tita? Yes, sir. And it's all set. Wow, this thing is really clunky looking. Are all these engines like this? Yeah, it converts the energy given by the burning gas to power the tools. So this way they don't need orbital energy. Indeed, so now let's not dawdle. Let me flip the switch. And click! Jeez, this thing sure makes a racket. It's definitely a lot louder than orbital engines. That's one of its drawbacks, yes. But I doubt we need to fear activating the black orbment this way. Let's get started. Ooh. Whoa! That's some serious sparkage. Okay, shut it down for now. We need to see... We've seen how much physical punishment it can take, and how much punishment our ears can take as well. Estelle and the others crowded around to get a closer look. A tiny scratch is faintly visible. That's it? That's incredible. And with the special alloy saw, too. Whatever it's made of, it's tougher than anything I've ever seen. But if we keep at it, I believe this would work. We're gonna go through quite a few saw blades, though. So, it's gonna be a real test of patience, then. Hey, Professor, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, have you already finished the modifications? Of course I have. Remember who you're talking to. Anyway, what is it? Is something wrong? I've just received a message from a hotel in Elmo for you. The orbital-powered pump that supplies the hot water for their spa is broken down. Since they can't make any money like this, they'd like for you to come and try to fix it. You must be kidding. Damn it. Of all the times for this to happen. If you're that busy, why don't you send another engineer over? No, that pile of junk is at least 40 years old. The younger techs have no idea what to do with something that's not state-of-the-art. What a pain in the... Grandpa? Maybe I can go over and do the repairs, you think? Huh? Tita. You told me to help with maintenance before. Or took me to help with, yeah. Think I'll be fine if I just go. I'm sure you'd do a fine job on the repairs. That's not what concerns me.
Agreed, there are monsters out on the roads. We can't just leave Mrs. Mal like this. If that's the problem, why don't you let us handle this? Huh? It's Racer's duty to ensure the safety of Liberal's roadways. Therefore, seeing that Tita arrives at her destination safely is our responsibility. That's another story. If you're all with her, then we don't need to worry. Oh, alright then. Thank you. Are you sure this is okay? Don't worry about it. Kids shouldn't sweat the details too much. If you're ready, then let's go. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay, Grandpa, Mr. Murdoch. We'll be back soon. Take care, dear. Be careful out there. Let's go! Adventure with Tita time! So, Elmo, sounds kind of fun. We've been there. There's a hot spring there, right? Right, it's a real nice place. My grandpa's taken me there a few times. Well then, let's head out. Just go out the south entrance, right? Right, then just follow along the south road to get there. Okay, let's get going. Let's fucking... go! And also probably save would be a good idea. We can just speedrun all the way there, it's fine. We've been through this before. It's like down and around this lake here, I think. Whoop! Nice immediate crit. Never guess who can't sleep tonight. Oh no, Ren! It's good to see you, though. And you get to enjoy Elmo Village with us. Wow, so this is Elmo, huh? I like it. Feels homey. What's that smell? Joshua, did you... Oh, that's just the sulfur in the water. I guess that's just what happens when the water pours out of the hot springs, huh? Oh, really? Smells like someone left eggs out in the sun for a year. Well, if I hold my breath, it's not too bad, I guess. It's not as strong as usual, though. There's hardly any steam coming out. Maybe it's tied to the pump breaking down. Want to go ahead and see about fixing it? Oh, the key to the pump shed is back at the inn. Mrs. Mao has it. We'll have to get that first. No problem. To the inn we go. Let's go. We can finally unlock that area. Figure out what's going on there. Hey, we've already met. We did a quest for you and everything. Well, I guess you were just tangentially related to the quest, but, you know. Hi, Mrs. Mao. Oh, hello, Tita. I'm glad you're here. Mr. Murdoch just got in touch with me a little while ago. Is it true that the professor is making you do the repairs while he's off doing ideas knows what? Yeah, it's not like that. He's planning to come here until I said something about it. Oh, well, bless your heart, child. But you know how you spoil that old coot, don't you? He's always been the sort to completely lose himself in his research given half the chance. Energetic old granny, isn't she? Well, she obviously knows the professor. And who might you be? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Estelle and this is Joshua. They're with the Bracer Guild and they're looking out for me. Hello! It's nice to meet you. Oh, what do you know? Please do pardon me. I'm the owner of the Maple Leaf Inn. You can call me Mrs. Mao. Martha and I have been friends since we were knee-high to a grasshopper. Tita here is almost like my own granddaughter. Oh, okay. Oh, right, Mrs. Mao. Is the orbital pump really broken? I'm afraid so, dear. I think the 40-year-old beast may finally be on its last legs. Oh, well, I wanted to replace it at some point anyway. Can you handle it, Tita? You betcha. Okay, just a sec. Just go north of the village square, up the hill. The pump shed's right there. I really appreciate it. New area unlocked, let's go. We love to go in a shed. So, this is the pump shed. That's right, it sends hot water to the inn and to the well in the town square. Well, let's try that key. Look at these machines. Shed time! Wow, so this is the pump, huh? You never know it's so old, from how well maintained it is. Well, I think my grandpa comes in at least once a year to keep it running well. 40 years ago, people didn't really know much about orbits. And so Grandpa created this orbital pump to show people what a difference orbital technology can make to their lives. Ah, okay. So this place probably has some sentimental value for your grandfather then, I guess. Yeah, and that's why it's kept in such good condition. Right. Let's see. First up is a systems check. And if that's okay, then we make sure there are no problems with the impeller or pipes. Can we do anything to help? Oh, it's fine. This is a one-person job anyway. You guys should just go to the inn and relax. It might be the cavitation in the water hammer. What to check next? Aha! It's a surging problem. I figured we wouldn't be of any use. Yeah, apparently not. Maybe we should take her advice and wait at the inn. She is so talented. In time. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Hello again, how's Tita doing? She's hard at work. We figured it'd probably just get in the way, so we stay here. We'll... stay here? Well, you just might be right at that. She's almost as talented as Russell himself. Hard to argue with that after watching her at work. I'm just amazed that she's working at the central factory at her age. And no matter what, she's always so sweet. Always has a smile for everyone. But get her in front of a machine and she'll tinker with it for hours. She loves it. She's just a fine girl. But still. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, Mrs. Mao! Ed? Welcome back, Ed. What's gotten you all frothing at the mouth? I wanted to ask you something. Did that lady from Grancell leave? Oh, a lady from Grancell. Oh, the guest from yesterday. She went out for a walk, but she hasn't come back yet. I thought so. This is awkward. What, isn't she in the village? Well, actually... I saw her by the village gate. She said she was gonna go and take in the scenery or something. Out on the plains? She'd have to be a fool to go where all the monsters are. You complete idiot. But I need to stop her. I did. I mean, I tried. She just wouldn't listen. I don't know how seriously she took what I said, but I'm worried. Pardon me? What? Are you new guests? Do you remember what time you saw that lady by the gate? I think it was right around noon. At least that's about when I got back. Noon. Yeah, I think we can catch up with her. We should get going before it's too late. Huh? Well, we're bracers if you couldn't tell by looking. We'll head out into the plains and find this girl. Don't worry. No kidding? What a stroke of luck. Yes, please. You have no right to even ask for their help. But fine, the guest's safety is paramount. I had to impose on you two, but please look after my guest. Will do. They'll be going now. We immediately get a quest. Boy, I hope nothing plot-related happens while we're leaving town. Now, let's see. The plains road is so wide. Where should we search? Supposedly she said she was going to take in the scenery. So it seems likely she's farther away from where the road's paved. Oh, man. Well, that's going to be really safe, isn't it? But hey, no biggie. Let's find her and bring her back. Hopefully with all pieces intact. Or at least most of them. Hi, Luke. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I guess we just need to scour the entire area. No! Someone help me! Yeah, apparently not. Did you hear that? Whatever it was, it's not far. Adios, Daddy, Mommy! Neil, help me! Oh, no! I know who that is. I know exactly who that is.
Neil, Niall, whatever. That voice sounds suspiciously familiar. I think you're probably right, but let's hurry. Dorothy! Come on, puppies. Can't we talk about this? I don't think I taste very good. I mean, I sleep at least 12 hours a day, and I eat lots of veggies, and my skin's all smooth. Oh, wait. Does being healthy make me sound yummier? 12 hours a day, Stoger girl. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have made sure I'd get paid in advance and had a nice meal. There's now a cat on my desk. Huh? You two? Just as I expected. No need to worry, Dorothy. What were your names again? Ugh. Yeah, it's the same old Dorothy, alright. We're Joshua and Estelle of the Bracer Guild. I'm just teasing. Fancy meeting you two here. Ideos, give me the strength to not leave her to the beasts. Estelle, on your guard! So many puppies! Good dogs. Such good dogs. You're gonna be nice to us, right? Sweet puppies. Puppy invasion. Can you get 2 of them? No. I think she's supposed to sound like a New Yorker. With the marvelous. But... imagine doing that. Do we just want to do a regular attack on one of these guys who's already weakened? Probably. Easy. Just take out one of them. Real fast. Or not, okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? How about you? How are you doing? You are not anywhere near dead. Uh-oh. Well, let's try this. Insta-kill? Nope. Where are you going, girl? Yeah, I thought so. This is a bit much. I guess I just keep rolling the dice here. Let's fucking go. Right away, too. Well. Still worth it to give it to her. Then she can start hurricaning. You can do another cloak and dagger. Welp. An attempt was certainly made. At least she's being useful. Aside from the fact that she's, like, trying to die. But minor details. I wish that had killed. Okay, let's have you heal. Because you're almost dead over here.
Not really, but... Still. Sound die. Welp! I love it missing on the one that was about to die. Why did you have to get out of range of Hurricane? Well, we might still be able to hit with that. Nah, never mind. I forgot it's not centered on an enemy, even though I've just been using it. Don't attack her. Yeah, we just need a regular attack to take care of them. Easy game. Piece of cake! First try! Phew, I don't know how we chased them off, but we did. Did they look familiar to you? Yep, they're the monsters who attacked the checkpoint on the mountain pass. I wonder what they're doing out here. Oh, how lovely! Cube racers are very impressive. Marvelous, darling. Estelle and Joshua, it's been such a long time, hasn't it? I never would have thought I'd see you here. Do you think maybe we were destined to meet again? Hey, Zetra at the raid, welcome! Hope we had a good stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing some Trails in the Sky. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you for the raid. Hell yeah, Diablo. Hope it was fun. Yeah, we're just going through main plot on Trails, which is one of the JRPG series ever. For sure. Fate is a fickle mistress, all right. So, Dorothy, are you staying at the inn in Elmo by any chance? Why, yes. Hey, how did you know? Joshua and Estelle explained that the owner of the Elmo's Inn had requested that they bring her back safely. Started a new hardcore character with your butthole puckered, but fun. Yeah. Yeah, I know the experience. I mean, I haven't played Diablo, but I know it. I know how that kind of thing feels in general. It's fun, but also... I'm praying for your Parfum. Double? No! Awful. F. Oh, I see. Well, isn't that just terrible? Uh-huh. As if you care about anyone else's problems. So, what brings you out here? A little cross-country hiking, maybe? You mean you don't even know that much? I see that you haven't gotten any more insightful in our time apart. What? The answer is that I'm actually looking for a photograph that the newspaper needs for a special edition. Oh, and by the way, Niall's the one who assigned me this task. Or Neil. I see. So it's work. Okay, but why would you be looking for that here? Oh, forget it. This wears me out faster than fighting any monster ever did. Aw, poor Estelle. Did you get her in battle? Pain, pain, go away. Come again another day. Or not at all would be better, I guess. I'm not injured, I'm just really aggravated at your own... I can't... I gotta have the full passion for that one. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready. Take two, baby. Let's try again. I'm not injured, I'm just really aggravated at your utter obliviousness.
Vehicular manslaughter.
Vehicular manslaughter. That's what it feels like it feels like that almost happened just about now. Wow, it's rare for someone to get under Estelle's skin this badly. Estelle, why don't we head back to Elmo? Maybe Tita's done fixing the pump. Yes, let's go back. I think Dorothy will be coming back with us. Huh? But I wanted to stay and take more pictures. We are going now. Scary. Back to town we go. Or not. Yeah, please get some rest. Thanks for the lurk and thanks for the raid again. It's good to see ya. We're not fighting rabbits at this time. It's getting late. Oh! Look, there's steam coming out. Hey, you're right! Hey. Looks like the repairs worked. Now we can finally use the spa. Yay! Life is good again. Kinda overstating things a bit, aren't you? Do you really like the spa that much? Well, yeah. There's absolutely nothing finer than a tall glass of fruity milk after a hot bath. What? Now I'm gonna go ahead and get in. Oh, I just remembered. Guys, thanks for coming to help me earlier. I have all my hands and toes and bits because of you two. Lovely. You don't have to thank us for having good timing. Man, she can be such a ditz. Well, that's Dorothy for you. Anyway, let's get back to the pump shed. Okay. Tita's probably still there. Didn't she tell us to wait at the inn and she'd come back for us? Are you done with the repairs? Oh, hi guys. Yeah, I just finished. I just have to make sure that the hot water's going where it's supposed to. It's okay, the well in the plaza has hot water. So what was the problem? Well, the pump itself wasn't the issue. The crankshaft on the impeller had corroded and broken. I switched it out with a rust-resistant one, so everything should be fine now. Cool, nice work. Did you just have one of those? Shall we return to the inn and let the hostess know? Okay. Baby time once again. Currently having to play this game one-handed because there's a cat demanding my attention. Not that it really matters for this segment, but I can't sprint. Thank you, Tita. The pump's pumping like it was just installed yesterday. Really? Please think nothing of it. Well, haven't you grown into such a well-mannered young lady? And thank you two for helping us out with that guest as well. You guys know everyone, it seems. I guess we do. We know a lot of people. What happened? A little bracer business. You two have my thanks. That's why to pay you back, I'd like you to stay here free. No way, really? Ma'am? We didn't tell my grandfather we were gonna stay here. Nonsense. I heard from Russell a little earlier. He said the job would take him until tomorrow to finish, and he asked if he could stay there. Grandpa said that? What a sweet old guy. Well, if he said that, then I'm afraid we have no choice but to impose for the night. Come right in. You can put your things in the user room on the second floor. There'll be some time before dinner, so go take a dip in the hot springs. You want us to take a bath before dinner? I thought that people took baths before they went to sleep. So true, Queen. What are you talking about? This is a hot springs resort. People expect you to jump in the bath in the morning, at lunch, whenever. I'd be okay with a free 3 days of bath. I wish. I wish I got 3 days of time every single time I took a bath. Time travel hack. I'm okay with 3 baths a day here. Really? Well, I like baths as much as anybody, but that sounds a little bit much for me. Shall we go put our bags in our room then? Let's go. Hot springs. It's the user room. No. Really dusty in here. Look at that. Yeah, I suppose it would be the orange room. Or the room with the orange bed sheets. Well, I actually did not look at the beds in the other room at all, so. Wow, nice room. And there's an extra bed. Interesting. Almost as if Dorothy... Indeed. Mrs. Mouse told me that she was born off to the east. She moved to Laurel with her family when she was little. The village has a lot of people from the same area. I thought this village had kind of an unusual vibe. Estelle? Girl?
I'll bet the food here must be really good. Yeah, but before that, why don't we check out the spa we've been hearing about? Hey, yeah! Did you want to join us, Tita? Okay. We can go after we put away our luggage. Spa time! Okay, the luggage is secure. So, where's the spa now? We've seen it. We've been there. Oh, there's a separate bath behind the building. It's a big open-air bath. You mean it's basically outside, then? Ooh, that sounds neat. Let's go! Open-air bath. But, wrong door. It's rather small, isn't it? Wow, it's already dark. Look at this Eastern-style garden. Very nice. Just vaguely Eastern-style, apparently. Oh, Estelle and Joshua, hi! Dorothy? Did you come here to soak in these heavenly waters, too? I just love it here. It's so spacious and comfortable. I just wish staying in the hot water didn't make me dizzy after a while. Have you been in here the whole time? Oh yeah, it just feels so good. And who are you, little girl? I don't think we've met before. I'm Tita. It's nice to meet you. Tita, huh? You can call me Dorothy. I'm a photographer for a magazine in Grancel. Really? Wow, that must be a great job. It is pretty awesome. Oh, right, Estelle, you guys are staying at the inn, right? Why don't we have dinner together? Sure, sounds okay. Would you mind waiting for us? Sure, I'll have some fruity milk in the meantime. I'll see you guys soon. I mean, we've had it, but the concept is still very... Love to get trapped on little terrain elements. Let's see, this is the door to the baths, right? Yep, this is the women's bath, and that's the men's. Oh, okay, they're separated. How silly of me. I need to change my clothes. I believe this is goodbye for now. Okay, see you later. Excuse us. Bath time! She is so small. Ah, that feels so good. Way better than I ever thought it would. I'm not like Dorothy, but I could see getting seriously addicted to this. I already am. When I was little, Grandpa used to always bring me here. Oh, okay. Hey, where does that door go? Oh, that leads to the open-air bath I was talking about before. It's huge. I bet it could fit 10 people at once. Wow, cool. I feel like I could dissolve in this. All this traveling has me worn out. Have you been doing all this traveling on foot? Why not take an airship? For training, I guess. My dad always said it was super important. You mean Mr. Cassius? Yeah, Shira was another student of my dad's. He told her all the time that she should travel on foot. You should see the places you should protect with your own eyes, or some such. Wow, cool. Yeah, he was big on impressive speeches, but he knew how to back them up when he had to. I wonder where he is now. Estelle? Sorry, I didn't mean to get all gloomy on you. I'm in training too, and it's not like worrying will do me any good. I guess all I can do is have faith in him. Faith? Something wrong? No, I'm okay. Oh yeah, I had something I wanted to ask you. Something? Okay, dish, you can tell me anything. Well... Are you and Joshua married? Oh boy. Here we go again! Sorry, I must have spaced out. What about me and Joshua? I was wondering if you and Joshua were married. Whoa. Why would you ask a thing like that? She's just a baby, you don't have to yell. But you have the same last name. You don't look like each other at all, so I didn't think you were siblings. We don't look alike because we're not blood related. Our names are the same because Josh was adopted. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had it all wrong. Boy, did you ever. Besides, he and I are only 16. Marriage is a subject for way off in the future. Right. I guess you wouldn't get married so young no matter how much you love each other, huh? Ugh. Yeah, okay. We're moving on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. How long is this scene gonna go on, huh? By the way, Estelle, the open-air bath is unisex. Yeah, there's a little... This game's a little... Yeah. Yeah. I pretend I don't see it. It's bad! I'm about to do, a rewrite of the entire game. Look forward to my mod coming out. God, it just keeps going. Oh, boy. Great, okay. Are we done? That shriek startled me so badly I almost flew through the ceiling. I almost suffered through a heart attack and all for what? A false alarm. I'm sorry. Listen, the open-air bath is unisex. Is there not a sign clearly saying that in the dressing room? I think that's what she's trying to say is that she didn't notice it. First of all, getting caught stalkers once or twice isn't such a big deal that you need to go screaming your lungs out. I heard it said that a woman's skin gets prettier when you show it off. Girl, she's 16. There's a child here also. Like, a child. Can we move on? Can we move on? Yeah, you know, really. You can tell that this game is from like 2004 or whatever it is. I think we've effectively moved on. I had no idea. You must have been lonely. Not really, I have my grandpa at least. Everyone at the Central Factory is always super nice to me. But I still get a little jealous when I look at you two. Oh, girl, we're not done yet, are we? This is cute, though. This part is cute. From now on, I'll be your big sister. And Joshua can be your big brother. Yeah, see, because they're siblings. Can we, like... What? Always with the grand sweeping gestures. Oh, come on, are you seriously complaining? No, I feel the same way you do. I have no objections as long as Tita's okay with the idea. Thank you, both of you. I don't know what to say. can't stop smiling. Well, that settles it then. Treat us just like you would a normal brother and sister.
Tell that to the writers!
I'll give you permission to make fun of Joshua as much as you like. And that's right, it's still a fair game to make fun of too in that case. You can talk to us just like when you talk to the professor, like family. But is that really okay? I'll try, I promise. Okay? Okay. So this is a new beginning for all of us. They're family now. Let's ignore everything else that happened in that scene. Man, they're so late. I drank too much fruity milk. Now my stomach's all messed up. Now! After getting out of the spa, a selling company tried to soothe Dorothy's annoyance with some of the inn's fine Eastern cuisine. Thing number 2 for showing its age. This was followed by an enjoyable game of cards, after which they returned to the spa. Again. And so the evening wore on comfortably. Okay, Mrs. Mao. We really appreciate everything. I'm just glad you were able to relax a little. And Tita, you certainly seem to have enjoyed yourself. Isn't that obvious? You all seem closer than you were yesterday. Must be the magic of the springs. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, what happened to the girl with the glasses? She started a YouTube channel and... I think she's still in bed. We called for her, but she didn't answer and we didn't want to barge in. When Dorothy does wake up, please give her our regards. Certainly. Tita, I'd like for you to tell Russell something for me when you next see him. Tell him that I said he needs to focus on the rest of his life beyond all the 24/7 research. Okay, I will. Take care of yourself, Mrs. Mao. You needed to come visit too. Sure thing, hon. You're all welcome back here at any time. The baths are always waiting. You can count on it. Absolutely. The food is great too. Did she just kick the door open? She sure had her arms behind her back, so like... I feel rejuvenated. We never would have come at all if the pump hadn't needed repairing. Words. So I guess we owe our thanks to you, Tita. But I didn't do anything. I should be thanking you for everything yesterday. It was really fun. Glad to hear it. I guess that means we're even. Yeah, I guess it does. Shall we return to Zeiss then? The professor might be done with taking apart the Black Orphan by now. Oh yeah, we do still have that to deal with. I completely forgotten. Why am I not surprised? Yes, please, let's get back to the plot. Wait! Oh, there she is. Hi, Dorothy. Finally decided to rejoin the world of the living? No fair, you guys. How come I get left behind? Huh? Didn't you say that you were sticking around to get some more shots for a story? Oh, did I? Whatever, I just hate being left out. Don't you, little T? Are you talking to me? Where'd that come from? I just wanted to give you a nickname. You don't like it? No, it's alright. Awesome, thanks, little T. Oh, that's amazing. You really are lost in your own little world. Oh, well, you can come back with us to Zeiss if you want. Now you're talking. Okay, then. Want to give this whole leaving thing another shot? Who's gonna say, wait, next? Ah, very good. Ah. Oh shit, you're from the loading screen. Eastern man, yeah, again. I don't know that that's the best way of... Anyway... Hello, ladies, I was just wondering if I could ask. Huh? Whoa, he's huge. Dorothy! You don't have to out him like that. It's a bear! Bear? Okay. You don't need to worry about me. All I want are some directions. You wouldn't have to know where Elmo's Hot Springs are, would you? Oh, well, we just came from there, actually. It's just down the road, south from here. Ah, I see. Thanks for the information. Oh, you... Huh? Oh, could it be? Is it possible? Is what possible now? Oh, sorry. It's nothing important. Take care.
There he goes. A completely irrelevant character. Oh, wow. Man, a few words. His clothes looked Eastern. Yeah, just like generally Eastern. So I figure he must be foreign. Yeah? Well, Zeiss is right on the border with the Calvert Republic. He might have come from there. Is the Calvert Republic considered, like, is that the, like, generic, mysterious Eastern land for this game? Like, is that what's going on? Bit sus. I bet you're right. Mrs. Mao told me about people who live way off in the east. That... The Calvert Republic is, like, right there. Oh, right, I think Kalika's from the east, too. And he was so huge! I was super surprised. I guess he does kind of look like a bear. But he doesn't act like any bear I've ever seen. Estelle is in with the gay community. Looks like he studies martial arts. How can you tell? Well, I'm a martial artist too. He wasn't just big, he looked like he trained his body like crazy. Indeed, and his legs were like tree trunks. He might be a master, just like Estelle's read about. Interesting, though. I do want to know more about him. He seems nice. I didn't realize we had gotten, like, full charge from the, hot springs. That's nice. Huh? What's the matter? The road up ahead, it's just gone. There's just a void. Don't you see it? Maybe I'm just losing it, but I thought I heard something. You're not losing it. At least not because of that. I heard something too, but far off. From the direction of the factory. What? Oh no, what do you mean? I don't know, we'll just have to go and see. Surely nothing happened because of the Black Orbit. That would never happen. Huh? Uh-oh. How could this happen? What could have possibly gone wrong? I thought I was a goner. Well, you're alright. That's what's important. Okay, that's every section, right? It's all the full-timers, at least. If you're a part-timer, fuck you. Die! Chief! Oh, it's you. Back from Elmo? What's with all the commotion? There's some kind of gas leak inside the building. Everything from the 5th floor down is full of fumes. Don't tell us there is a fire. I doubt it, since the extinguishers haven't been set off. That doesn't mean I've been able to figure out why this is happening, though. Excuse me, Chief. Where's my grandpa? Oh, that's right. Miss Hazel, is everyone accounted for? Well, we're fully staffed today, but Professor Russell isn't among those evacuated. What? You mean he's still in there? Let us handle this, sir. We'll figure this out. Thank you. I'm going too. What? Tita. I know a lot about the Central Factory. I can show them the way. Tita. Okay, come with us then. Stay close. But if it gets too dangerous, you have to come back here, alright? Okay. Would it be okay if I came with... No. Sorry, but we need you to stay back. Gee, thanks for taking the time to think about it. But hey, what can you do? Just be careful, okay? If the professor is in there, he's probably in the 3rd floor workshop. I checked there first. Got it. We'll be off then. I think I need to take a break for a little snack before I go into the gas-filled building. That's definitely not dangerous. Well, we definitely won't die. It's fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be right back in 10:15. Thereabouts. I'm feeling snacky. I need food.
I'm back, I'm real, I exist. Hello. It's smoke time. Ugh, so much smoke. Huh, not so bad you can't breathe, though. Dinky Ren, good to see you again after 15 minutes. I know we've been apart forever. This haze is probably a smoke screen for something else, I think. There must be a smoke canister nearby. Huh? Well, why would something like that even... I can't speculate on why. If we can just put out that canister, the smoke could clear up quickly enough. Got it. Find it and put it out. Professor Russell's in the third floor workshop, right? Yes, at least I think so. Grandpa sometimes gets so wrapped up in his research that he loses sight of what's going on around him. Well, let's get to the third floor. An incident had to happen at some point. Hey, Joshua, that's... looks like a smoke canister. Like the one the Sky Bandits used before. Joshua quickly dismantled the smack canister. Smack it. Whoa, the smoke's cleared up. Wow, that was so cool. There are probably more canisters like this around. Let's find them and I'll take them apart. Okay. Let's just go floor by floor. Yeah, about... that sounds about right. Oh, the automatic door isn't opening. Did the orbital power shut off? No, looks like it's operational. Someone's probably using the elevator. Could that someone possibly be Professor Russell? Let's hope not, because it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Either way, the only way we're getting upstairs is via that emergency stairway. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they wouldn't have put that in there for nothing, huh? Let's start at the bottom. Also, there's probably a smoke canister in here, huh? Probably. Never mind. Smoke canister, smoke... Oh, there it is. Probably bonus points for getting all of them. I just feel like maybe... Even though we obviously should be, like, prioritizing the, last person in the building. Who cares? Who gives a damn? Okay, so this is still... I assume we're just gonna have to wait until we get all the smoke canisters and then this will clear up. Or it's just gonna always be like that? Maybe it's at the top of the, like, entire building. I wanna know what's on that paper. What's on the door over there? What's in this room? Ah, just a bedroom. Okay. Makes sense. Thank you for the... yeah. I will gladly. Not in here. There it is. And let's skip the next floor, because that's where the professor is. And we don't need to rescue him quite yet. We can wait. Not in here. In here? Yup. Fifth floor time. Can't imagine we'll need to go to the roof, but I'll probably still go there. You never know. Okay. Where is it? It's gotta be somewhere. So... It's clearly not in here. I don't see, like, the plume of smoke from anywhere. So... yeah. Didn't think I'd really need to come over here, but... could just make sure. I'll save before we go up here. Check this area first. Ah, there we go. Do we have to get them in, like, ascending order? Do they just not, like, spawn until you go to the until you get the one on the floor before? Well, this floor cleared up. So there's that, but... oh yeah, no, we had already gotten this one. Never mind. Must not be it then, because... what? Okay. I guess we just got all the ones that are in the building, so... we're done. Now I'll save. So got that settled. Grandpa, we got a big... that's dangerous, you better turn that off. There's no one here, so why is the machine still on? We should turn it off. Phew. Where could Grandpa have gone? It's not just him. The Black Orbman is gone too. You don't suppose... so here you are. Hey, Agate! Agate? What are you doing here? I should be asking you the same thing. I heard about the disturbance here, so I came to check it out. Lo and behold, you got here before me. Well, wonders never cease. You incompetents keep sticking your noses where they don't belong. Someone's gonna come and cut them off. Are you ever not a jerk? I guess you know him? His name is Agate. He's a senior bracer. Hey, hold on a second. What's a kid doing here? Agate glared at Tita. You're not helping. Hey, she hasn't done anything, so lay off. Just lie and say that she was in the building. Ugh. So damn much I could say. But I'll hold off for now. So what the hell is going on? Here's the situation. Joshua explained to Agate how Professor Russell had gone missing. Smoke canisters, huh? Certainly explains the stench around here. We ain't got the time to waste, though. We gotta find the professor, and fast. Right. Acknowledged. Grandpa? Okay. I guess we're just searching the entire place. Even though we basically already have. Oh, he's gonna be on the 5th floor. There's a reason we couldn't find any smoke canister there. Plot events. Hey, what's that door doing open? Sorry about the wait. I've secured the last objective. Alright, let's get out of here then. Are you all set? That voice. Come on, came from the elevator. Toss the sword, put it in the elevator door. Ha! It's them! Grandpa? What? Okay, Krosner. Oh crap, we gotta go. I misread that completely, but it still works. Hold it right there! Get back here! Shit, so close. I almost had them. No. Why'd they take Grandpa? Let's take the emergency stairs down. Looks like they're trying to get out of the factory. Yeah, if they get away, there's no way to know if they'll take the tunnel or just try to lose us down. Move your asses, kids! You don't have to tell me twice. Stairs! Did they have turbo mode? I think not. Funny if we called the elevator. You think they ran in here? Nope, not a chance. There are no fresh footprints here. They wouldn't have had the time to cover them up. So, first floor? Yeah, let's hurry. Yeah, at this point we're already too late. They're taking the elevator. Elevator got delayed. They had to, you know, just wait for maintenance or some shit. Hey, they're back! Good, you're alright. When the soldiers showed up, I thought something serious had happened. Soldiers? Hold on a second, soldiers? Not guys dressed in black? No idea what you mean. They're dressed in blue and white military uniforms. Polite enough, but I got the feeling they didn't come from the Air-Latin checkpoint. They definitely seemed like royal guardsmen to me. I thought they looked so cool that I snapped off a picture. Girl. Royal guardsmen, huh? The ones who took away Mayor Dalmore. But why'd they be here? They weren't with my grandpa, were they? With the professor? No, they did have some really big baggage with them, though. No, it had to be them, no doubt about it. If they changed into military uniforms in the elevator. Damn it! It's the oldest trick in the book, and they pulled it off. Wait just a minute. What's this all supposed to mean? They were just like stripping in the elevator, like, oh, fuck. This elevator's gonna open up in 2 seconds, and if those kids see us while we're halfway into this military uniform... We'll have to play you in later. Which way did those soldiers go? Towards town, and they moved like they had a purpose. We're going after them! No way am I letting them get away! And so Estelle and company split up to search the streets of Zeiss, but in the end they could find no trace of the men who had taken the professor. The incident was reported to the Royal Army, and a unit was sent to Zeiss from the stronghold of the lake to aid in the investigation. I understand the particulars. Nevertheless, this is major. This would appear to be a clear-cut case of terrorism. In Itios' name, terrorism. Using smoke canisters to create a diversion while abducting the kingdom's greatest mind. To say nothing of the theft of the orbital calculator, which contains some of our country's most cutting-edge technology. This deed will not go unpunished. So what kind of plan does the military have up its sleeve? We already have Air-Latin, the Wolf Fort, Soldat Army Road, Soldats, ooh, and Sanctum Gate performing inspections. There's no way that the culprits are getting out of the Zeiss region. Wow, you really mean business. Well, Intel's job is to help us mobilize as quickly and efficiently as possible in times of emergency. Yeah, I do have one question. What do you think about the terrorists having masqueraded as royal guardsmen? Yes, it's very unsettling. Having said that, Miss Dorothy Hyatt? What? Who, me? You took photos of the criminals while they made their mistake, did you not? Escape. We would greatly appreciate it if you gave us the photo quartz and to be processed as evidence. What? But it's my big scoop! The Royal Guardsmen are the pride of Libero's military. A photo of their involvement in such an incident is a very serious and sensitive matter. I also must ask that you not post any news about this until we know more. This is in order to protect the honor of Her Majesty the Queen. Oh, the honor of the Queen, huh? This isn't a formal request, but the entirety of the Royal Armed Forces would greatly appreciate it. Fine, I guess. Once you figure out what you need to know, you'll give it back, right? Dorothy reluctantly handed over the photocourse exposure to Captain Amalthea. Thank you for cooperating. I hate to ask this, but it would be also appreciated if the Racers would cease their It ain't happening. Been chasing these guys in black ever since way before any of this started. Military honor or not, I've got no reason to stop now. Leave me with no choice. Please, proceed with your investigation. That said, this is with the condition that you report your findings back to the intelligence at Fort Lyston. Fine with me. If you learn anything new, you report it to the Zeiss branch, okay? Very well. And with that, I must take my leave. Phew, that was a little intense. She's Colonel Richard's right-hand man, or woman? Yes, it looks like he came here as the Colonel's direct representative in the investigation. Huh,
Well, I'm just fine not rubbing elbows with the army, the military, but either way. Anyway, looks like the culprits are hiding out somewhere in Zeiss. The sooner we... I can't talk right now! There was a chest that was stated to have been raided by Mr. Tiddles in the last stream. And we ran into a bunch of enemies later on who we decided are Mr. Tiddles collectively. And they beat my ass. The sooner we report into the guild, the sooner we can start searching outside of town. Yeah. Wait a second, how come you're not telling us not to follow you this time? Because I can use you. Why else would I want you along? You're a real peach, you know that? Ugh, no big deal, though. It's just more training for us. Thanks for having us. Yeah, just stay alert. We're gonna go now, Chief. Alright, take care. Do what you have to in order to save the professor. Mr. Tiddles hasn't made a reappearance yet this stream, though, so apparently I'm safe. Oh, right, I have to go buy some more photo quartz. Excuse me. Okay, thanks for your help. Oh, I didn't do anything. I was just supposed to check up on some information for the editors. Well, try and cheer up, okay, Tita? I will. Thank you, Miss Dorothy. Don't worry, I'm sure that Estelle and Joshua will crack this case and be able to help your grandpa. See you later. Tita, please don't look so sad. I'm sure your grandpa is just fine. Right, since he's one of the kingdom's foremost scientific minds, I can't imagine anyone wanting to hurt him. You're right. He has to be okay. What was that? What's with that look? Nothing. Time's a-wasting. Let's go to the guild. Guild time. Escalators, escalators, escalators. Oh, shit! It's our man, it's the professor, the other professor. You have impeccable timing. Oh? It's you. Oh my, Estelle and Joshua? Guild, just like the magical... Yeah, literally, it's just like Magical War. I haven't seen you two in some time. You're doing well, I hope. Professor Alba, what are you doing in Zeiss? Tell me you got an escort this time? Never mind that. We learned the whereabouts of the criminals. This gentleman is an eyewitness. Oh, shit. Huh? What? I thought what I saw might be significant. Good then, I'm glad I came. Anyway, I've been doing field research on that tower up until a short time ago. You're talking about one of the tetracyclic towers, right? It'd have to be the Cornelia Tower, north of Plains Road. Yes, and I saw several soldiers enter the structure. I initially thought them to be members of the Royal Army, but they seem to be sticking to the shadows, and I heard them mention something about a kidnapping and an escape route. I was greatly unsettled by the whole matter, so I came directly here to tell what I saw. These soldiers, what kind of uniforms were they wearing? Let me think. It was a blue and white uniform. Very sharp looking. Just as one would expect from Her Majesty's native land. Even the military dresses stylishly. That's gotta be them. Come on, we have to hurry to Cornelia Tower. Right. Acknowledged. Please, take me with you. Tita. Well... Hey, Runt. Huh? There's no good reason for us to bring you along. Use that brain of yours for some common sense. My speech skills? Rapidly deteriorating. You can tell by how I pronounce deteriorating. But... Grandpa was kidnapped. I have to. Time is mirror, kid, so let me put it to you straight. You're just gonna get in the way. You stay behind. Huh? Hey, hold on a second. Where do you get off talking to her like that? Oh, shut it. You know I'm right. We can't afford to pick up some amateur slack. Much less a goddamn kid. Well... Joshua, don't just stand there. Say something. I'm sorry, but I'm with him on this. There's not the chance in the world that those men aren't expecting us to be on the trail. As much as I'd like to have her with us, it's just too dangerous to bring her along. Joshua? I'm sorry, Tita. I guess we can't take you.
Estelle? How can you be so mean? Oh, there she goes. Tita? She's just gonna go without us. Huh. Wait, Estelle. Leave her be for now. The best thing you can do for her is to save the professor. I know, but I just... Today, people. Kilika, you can contact the army, right? Yes, may the fortunes of war smile upon you. It seems that something major is going on. Please take care of yourselves. Major indeed. Is that the east exit, right? Nope. Incorrect. With this whole major deal happening, I think I'll call it good for now. Because then next stream we can explore the tower. And that'll be a good time. Probably. I definitely won't suffer. Towers. They just take forever. Is part of the thing. I do enjoy exploring a dungeon. But also they do take about 5 years. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can find anyone to raid. But thanks for hanging out while I did some more trails. And tomorrow I'm taking a break from streaming. I know I normally stream on Saturdays, but I gotta have a full day off to myself. I am having a 3-day weekend though, so I'm gonna get plenty of that. So that'll be nice. But yeah, looks like Cam is playing some Minecraft. So we might as well say hi. See what the Rock Boy is up to. As long as he's still going for a bit. So I'll get the raid started. If it turns out that he's gonna be stopping stream soon, I'll just, you know, redirect. But I'll see y'all on Sunday when we do some more Pokemon Kingdom. Have a good night or whatever time zone it is for you. And I'll see you around. Bye-bye.